Hi guys, I hope you were able to start your restaurant project with your menu planning sheet from yesterday. The menu planning sheet will help you come up with what your restaurant is going to serve, and it's going to help you to organize your different items and to include your prices. Now, I want to share with you some menus from some different restaurants to help you understand what we're doing. So I am going to share my screen with you and you'll be able to see. This is a restaurant menu for Carrabba's. So on your menu, you have a section called appetizers. And I told you that an appetizer is a shareable plate. So if we look here, we can see some different appetizers and the prices that they come that they are served at. So calamari, it's hand breaded to order and served with our marinara sauce, and it is $11.99. So it costs that much money because it's enough to share with the table. Now, you'll also notice that each item has a description. When you make your menu tomorrow, you're going to be describing your items so that your person who's buying food from your restaurant knows exactly what they're getting. So we'll look at some examples. So here on the appetizers, it says margarita pizza, fresh milk mozzarella, fresh tomatoes, and basil for $13.49. Sounds good. So you want to have I think it was 3 appetizers. So you remember you're doing a theme for your restaurant. Like this is an Italian restaurant, so all of the food is Italian themed. If you're doing a smoothie restaurant, it might be a little different for you. You can either have your appetizers be just basic smoothies that are very common, or you could have some food served at your smoothie restaurant too. That's totally allowed. But you want to make sure it fits into what you're serving. If we scroll down, we can see their pasta dishes. So it says linguine pescatori, shrimp, sea scallops, mussels, and spicy marinara sauce for $19.99. So the main part of your menu, the main dishes, the entrees, are your big dishes. They're going to cost more money because it comes with more food and it's what they're mainly eating. So this example here explains what they're getting. They're getting all this seafood. Seafood is expensive, so it costs $20 to get this entree. Under classics, we see lobster ravioli. Ravioli stuffed with lobster and romana and our white wine cream sauce topped with diced tomatoes. It is $19.99, so another $20 plate. You also notice that all of the prices have a decimal. A decimal is the little period before 2 numbers. That's how we do money with change. So this costs $19.99. Actually, all of the prices on this menu end in 99. You don't have to end every single one in 99, but I do want you to end every single price with a decimal number. So it needs to be something, 25, 33, 66. I don't care what number it is. It just needs to be a decimal number. I don't want to just write $1. Okay, so none of your menu items should end in 00. Okay, so we have on here as well the specialties. So they describe how their specialties look, and then they have their steaks. So you see how everything's organized into sections. So they have a title, just like we learned in reading. When we are reading a nonfiction book and it has headings and titles, it's there to organize the information for you. So this is organizing the information with headings, steaks and chops. So I know I'm going to be reading about steaks. This one says fresh pasta. I know I'm going to be reading about pastas. Okay, over on this side, I can see the salads, soups, and side dishes. So you do have a section on your menu for sides. So your sides need to be smaller portions, so they're going to cost less money, and they can be included in the meal or added on to the meal. So this one, they have a Caesar salad, so that's the heading, and then they have the description. Wood grilled chicken or shrimp served over romaine, croutons, Parmesan cheese, and Caesar dressing. You can get it with chicken or shrimp. Costs $14.99 and $16.99. The fact that the prices are so high means that these salads are not sides, they're main dishes. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down to our sides. So for our sides, you can see sauteed broccoli, garlic mashed potatoes, penne pomodoro, garlic and rosemary fries, sauteed spinach, and all of these are prices that are more reasonable for a side dish. So the Broccoli is just a basic vegetable, so it only costs $3.99. But the garlic and rosemary fries are special because they have extra seasoning on them, so they cost $4.99. And then the grilled asparagus costs $6.49, which must mean that it either comes with a lot or if their asparagus is very expensive. But you can see that they have their side dishes organized in the side section. Now, I'm not sure if this menu has desserts on it. Oh, here's beverages. Okay. So for our beverages, you can see they have bottled water, iced tea, flavored tea, Minute Maid lemonade, or premium lemonades. Okay. They didn't put the prices on here, but I'm assuming their fountain drinks are probably $1.99 or $2.99 because that's typically what restaurants charge for drinks. Now, let's see if they have desserts. The small plates. I'm not seeing desserts on the menu. That's okay. Let's go to our next menu. So here is Fifth Element Indian Restaurant. So we're going to look at what they have for their menu. So we see appetizers first, because every menu starts with appetizers. So these are things that you can share. So I actually had Fifth Element for dinner on Friday night, and we ordered some veggie samosas. And so it says it's a fried dish with savory fillings such as potato, onions, and peas, and it costs $3.99. So it comes with two. I can tell you that because I ordered it, but it comes with two. So that's why it's only $4. If it came with like maybe 5 or 6, they might charge like $6 or $7. But those are things you can share before the meal. I'm gonna scroll down. You can see soups and salads, some side dishes. So their breads are in their side dishes. So it tells you how much their naan costs. So their naan costs $2.99, or their steamed rice is $1.99. They have bread baskets. So the bread basket comes with a lot more options. So that's why it's more expensive. It's $6.99. So it comes with butter naan, tandoori roti, onion kulcha, or garlic naan. So all of them have descriptions. All of them have prices. Then they have their main dishes. As we scroll down, they have a lot of different sections. So each section has a different title to organize it. So these are their tandoor varieties. So, and they tell us the spice level on there. So this is $11.99, $14.95, $13.99. Okay, so they have a description and they have a price. And you don't need this many items on your menu. They have a huge menu. You only need a few, but it's just to give you an idea. So there are chicken dishes, lamb. All right, they have a kids menu. So if you would like to add on to your menu a kids menu, that's totally fine. You can add anything you want. You can even make each section bigger. If you don't want just 4 main dishes, you can have 8 main dishes. It's up to you. It's your decision. It's your restaurant. It's your menu. You have to have at least how many I put on there. That's your minimum, but there's no maximum for you. You can add as many as you would like. On this one, I do have desserts. So it says Malali, I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong. Maybe we should go to something I can pronounce easier. Mango ice cream. I can pronounce that one. It says exotic ice cream from reduced milk and mango fruit for $3.99. So we can see all the prices and the descriptions for the different things you can order. So this is a popular North Indian dish of fresh homemade cheese stewed with saffron flavored reduced milk served chilled. Interesting. $3.99. And then their beverages. So they have a soda for $1.99. So that's about, like I said, the price would normally be for soda. And then they have their specialty drinks that cost a little bit more. So the lassi or the mango lassi is a refreshing yogurt drink available in sweet or salt or both. They have teas, they have coffee, and then they have water and fruit beverages that come in bottles. Okay, so that is another example of the menu. Let's see. Then we've got carabas and we've got, all right, so those are 2 examples for you. I will download some menus and upload them to the Edmodo page for you to explore some more. One other thing I want to point out is when you start designing your menu in the future, you're going to include pictures. So these menus have pictures on them to show some of the dishes and what they look like. You can either draw your pictures or you can print them off the internet if you have a printer at home. Either way is fine, but your menu should have some pictures on it. You're not going to start designing your menu today. I want you to focus just on finishing your plan. Maybe adding on the back of your paper some more dishes if you'd like your restaurant to have more variety. You can also add on there some different things like kids menu, or if you have something else you'd really like to put on there, or you want to have separate sections for different types of main dishes, you can do that as well. So if you want to have like a pasta section, or if you're doing a Mexican restaurant, you want to have a taco section and then a burrito section, like you can do that. That's totally up to you. Okay, I'm gonna stop the video in just a moment so that you can get to work on your menu. And remember to submit it so I can see how you're doing and I can give you feedback to help you know if you need to make some changes or if you need to add some things to your project. Looking forward to it. All right, get to work, guys.